Hey everybody, Hooterville 75 with Midnight the Ferocious Sissy here again with another video on YouTube. We are currently in the process of building the Airfix 1/72nd scale Hawker Typhoon 1B that I received in the mail from Mountaineer Model Shop, Mr. Blake. It is a pretty fun little kit. There is a couple fit issues I had to deal with, but for the technique and skills that I have to this point, I did what I felt I could do the best I could do, trying to follow Paul and Lee's methods on International Scale Modeler. I don't happen to have any Mr. Surfacer, so I have some thinner primer that I decanted and put into a little bottle that I used, and as you can see, it doesn't like to sand very well, so we're gonna have to tidy that up a little bit. Also did it on the bottom a little bit, so I had to chop, cut, and rebuild the post that snap into here onto the fuselage for the wings. They were way too long and stuck out. There was a gap like that, so I had to chop like that much off to get them in. Other than that, this back tail was different. The one side was a lot higher than the other, so I had to sand that down to size. I'm just now to the point where I want to, with the raised panel lines, I've never dealt with raised panel lines before. This is where I need your help. I am wondering if I should rescribe these panel lines or what I should do with all these raised panel lines. I've been doing a little research on the internet, and everybody seems to say it's a lot of time and patience it takes to rescribe them, but that's the way to do it. And if that's so, I want to do that, but every one of these lines, do I rescribe every one of those, or is there certain ones, or, you know, when it comes to rescribing, how should I go about that? Also, with where the wing halves, the wings meet the fuselage. See if we can get this to focus a little bit. I don't think that's a very bad fit. There's not a gap there, it's just a little glue mark that I have to get rid of with a little sanding. Do you feel I should put putty in that, or should I just let it be and tidy it up a little bit? Try to get the other side here. I'm pretty happy with it over and all. I mean, this is my actual first. I painted the propeller already. Yellow wingtips, flat black, and like a pale egg green in the middle. This is the first time I ever used Paul and Lee's methods so far. I'm up to the rescribing point, so I am going to be on hold a little bit till I get a few comments to understand how I should do this raised panel line rescribing, or if I shouldn't rescribe it at all and there's a different way I should deal with it. So if you could give me that information, I would greatly appreciate that. I have a lot of tidying up to do. I got glue marks in places. This primer's really bugging me. I don't think that's going to be such an issue, but according to the tutorial that Paul and Lee do, they sand it off and polish that, so that's what I'm going to try to do. The basic color call for it is either dark green, light gray, and an ocean green. I am going to go with this scheme right here. So it's a camo pattern. I'm really stoked about that. I like doing camo. I only ever did one before, so I have the Humbrol colors right down here so I can compare to what I have and what the Vallejo paint is for that color. So that's it, fellas. That's about all I have to report on for now. So there it is, the Hawker Typhoon 1B Airfix 172nd kit. I'd like to thank Terry Blake again for sending this to me, buddy. I really appreciate that. Hope everybody's receiving their Secret Santa kits. Like I said in the last video, if you have already talked to me, perfect. If not, please let me know if you received it or not, because there's some people that I don't have receiving it that may have did a video that I just missed. So if you have received your Secret Santa kit, please let me know. I know there's still some people that haven't. Hope everybody gets them received by the 25th. That's about it. So I'm gonna continue on with this Hawker Typhoon 1B from Airfix. Hopefully somebody will let me some comments in regards to how to go about these raised panel lines. Rescribing them's not a problem. I just need to know if that's what I should do, and if just start putting some dummy tape up and using a stencil, or how to do it, and take the back of the X-Acto knife and start scribing lightly, or, you know, I know how to rescribe. I just need to know if that's what I need to do or not. So thanks for all the comments. I greatly appreciate it. I'm up to over 200 and I believe 58 subscribers. Totally appreciate each and every one of you. Every one of you means something to me. So rate, comment, subscribe. I'm sure I'll be doing another video till Christmas, so I'll save the Merry Christmas for the last video I do before Christmas. But everybody take care. I hope you're having a great night. Hope you're having a great weekend building. Talk to everybody on the next video. See you now.